Hello, welcome to Dunderell's podcast. I'm your host Justin. So today is Free Comic Book Day 2022. We're doing the 2022 Free Comic Book Day special part 1 where we talk about what books we got from the comic book store. I didn't get too much because I guess the the comic book guy was like, yeah, I'm going to have a lot of business today, so let's mark up all the prices on back issues. But, you know, in exchange, he did get a lot of great stuff this year. And, boy, this free comic book haul, this blew, like, last year's way out of the park. But first, we're going to talk about what free comic books did we get today. The first one is Red Sonja, She-Devil with a Sword. This is back issue that they reprinted for Free Comic Book Day. Looks great. Can't wait to read this. In part 2, we're going to review the comics that we got from the Free Comic Book Day comics that we got from this haul, right? Which we only got 3. Next is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, right? Which I had. He put the sticker on here for his for his store, so I had to rip it off. Yeah. Looks great. So last one we got is Barbarous #1 by Vault. I think I watched a review for this, and yeah, it looks interesting. The art's good. There was a lot of side boob there. Yeah, we gotta be careful. Yeah. So first, okay, next we're gonna do the single issues we got. So the first single issue we got an 80-page comic book that's a crossover. Mutants versus Ultras. First encounter. This is an Ultraverse comic book. I've been meaning to get Ultraverse comics for a while now. So yeah, this is like a fight between the X-Men and all the superheroes from the Ultraverse. You can see Prime there, right? Hopefully Hardcase is here too. Maybe Nightman. I don't know. But yeah, man, I can't wait to read this because I'm a huge fan of the Ultra Force cartoon from the 90s, which was basically, it was only like, I think 12 or 13 episodes, and besides from the first like 3 episodes, each episode is basically just them showcasing a different superhero from the Ultraverse. It was very much kind of like the Batman the Brave and the Bold cartoon, except for like there was no Batman. Yeah, but the Ultra Force would sometimes show up. So next, oh, by the way, we paid $7.50 for this. Oh man, $7.50. So next is Pit issue 2. We reviewed issue 1 and 5. Yeah, but we picked up issue 2. This is Dale Keown's comic book, right? Yeah, a lot of people back in the day had to wait like a year between issue 1 and 2, right? Which really killed the momentum of the series, apparently. I might just before I read this, I might just reread issue 1, you know, just you know, you know, just to recollect what happened. I paid $3 for this. I paid back in the day, which wasn't that long ago. I only paid like $1.50 for Pit issue 1. Now they're selling it for like $6, but yeah, maybe it'll go up in price when the new Pit series comes out. Who knows? So next, I picked up a Liefeld comic, which last week we picked up X-Force issue 1. Right. So this time we picked up Bloodstrike issue 1. I paid $4 for this, right? Which we reviewed the Bloodstrike Brutalist graphic novel, which was a relaunch of this series back in like 2015, which we have a review of that on the channel. Though I might redo that review because I only showed it was audio only, and I only showed the cover, which was the main character Cabot getting torn in half by Supreme. Which people don't know what the superhero team is. Basically, like undead superheroes that get sent on on difficult missions from the government, right? And I think the main character is like the brother of one of the members of Brigade, which I want to read Brigade one day. I know like a lot of people hate Rob Liefeld's comics, but I don't know. I love his covers, man. He's a decent cover artist, and I like some of his designs, right? I love how like he puts like a Wolverine like ripoff and a Cable ripoff in every team he makes. Yeah, it's fantastic. So the last comic single issue I got, which was the most expensive, right? It's another crossover. Spawn and Batman by Frank Miller and Todd McFarlane. You can see Batman on top there. I paid $20 for this. But it's kind of a thick boy. Probably thicker than your usual single issue, right? So hopefully it's worth it. But it's Frank Miller, Todd McFarlane. Hopefully it's good. Yeah. So next we're gonna go into trades. So I was trying to get a bunch of different genre graphic novels. But I couldn't find them. Almost half my list. I made up a list before I went there. Almost half the list was people bought. So I said fuck it. And I bought some expensive stuff. So I bought this, which is Avengers Forever. This was $40 by Kurt Busiek and what's his name, Jim Pacheco, I think. Which Kurt Busiek worked on. I think Pacheco worked on Earth X, and Kurt Busiek. I don't think he worked on Earth X, but he worked on Kirby Universe. What's it called? Kirby Verse or whatever that. Kirby Genesis. That's what it's called. Which was images tried to create this comic book universe where they took a bunch of discard Kirby superheroes and put them together, right? Which was actually a pretty fun book. So yeah, we got lots of cool superheroes. You got Dr. Spectrum from the Squadron Supreme, and you got Swordsman there. Don't know who this guy is, but yeah, you got Wonder Man in his green and red costume. Not a fan of the green and red Wonder Man costume, but it is good. But I love the Goliath costume. Which who's that then? If that's Hank Pym, who is that? Oh, I don't get it, but yeah, this should be a fun read. Yeah, it normally goes, it's 30 US, 40 Canadian. Should be good. Next is another Marvel book. This is Squadron Supreme, Bright Shiny Lies. This is the second volume of the Marvel Max Squadron Supreme comic. Though it doesn't have the Max imprint. I paid $17 for this. On the website it was $15. But whatever. Looks cool. We still haven't reviewed. Is that Nick Fury from the Ultimate Universe? Okay. Is this Ultimate Universe Squadron Supreme? That would explain the costumes. Why the costumes are so more realistic, I guess. Yeah. So the second last book we got is Spawn Origins Collection, Volume 2. Which I love how they put the first volume is so cheap. And then oh yeah, now they're back to being $20 each. It's god damn, this isn't a new series, guys. Come on. But yeah, we got We did a review for Spawn Origins Collection Volume 1, so we're going to review this at some point. Next is Razor Jack by John Higgins. I got this for cheap, right? Hard copy. Cool art at the back. It's supposed to be sci-fi, but yeah, I don't. Apparently, from the colorists of Watchmen and Batman: The Killing Joke. Didn't Brian Bolland say he hated the original coloring for Killing Joke? Like he hated it. So when the new edition, when they were gonna do a new edition, he himself redid the coloring because the coloring was too bland. He wanted more popping colors, I guess. But that they also had limitations on what colors they could use because of the printing press at the time. But yeah, I don't know. I got this for cheap. This is by Titan Comics. Okay. Garth Ennis said he liked it, and so did Warren Ellis. My bad. Yeah, so that's it for what do we want for the. What do we want for the. Okay. You know, we're going to put this as. I don't know, I'm proud of this, okay? I'm proud of this comic book. Yeah, we got. Hopefully we get this as the thumbnail. Yeah, so that's it for this video, guys. Peace. I hope you enjoyed your free comic book day. Yeah, let me know what comics you got in the comments, okay? And part 2 hopefully will be later today or early